Good news to all Arsenal fans all over the world as Aaron Ramsdale and Bukayo Saka return ahead of the Crystal Palace clash that is happening tomorrow on Monday. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? We are broadcasting live from our studios in Kampala, Uganda, and I couldn't hide myself from bringing you this news of these two exciting players of Arsenal. And Arsenal, by the way, before I really go further, I'd like to let you know that the reason as to why Bukayo Saka and Aaron Ramsdale really were an alarming call for Arsenal to come back ahead of this clash was these two players are irreplaceable at Arsenal, because when you look at Aaron Ramsdale, how much Bernard Leno really came up and put up a very splendid performance in there, I really believe that it was lacking. It was lacking because Aaron Ramsdale is just a different spice altogether into the game of Arsenal. The same applies to Bukayo Saka because he is one of those best players right now, especially under 21 players and playing off that right attacking side of the midfield. He's one of the best players. And having scored very many goals for Arsenal this season, his tally is 12 goals. He's tied with Emily Smith-Rowe on 12 goals this season. So it shows you how impactful this player is. Guys, if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to go into the lower right bottom corner, smash the subscription button, and later click the notification bell and click all. That will enable you get notified each and every time I upload a video onto this channel. In here, Aaron Ramsdale is one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League in there. It was testified by the manager of Leicester City that Aaron Ramsdale is one of the best, and two, I really believe that he's one of the best signings that Mikel Arteta made in there for you, amidst other signings that he made that never flopped in there for you. But walking into the game of Crystal Palace has shocked very many big teams in there for you. Remember, they beat Man City, they almost shocked Liverpool, and Liverpool got a late winner. And Arsenal knows it better that when you're going to play at their side, especially the stadium, you need your cream de la cream players into the starting lineup. And it's a very huge beast for Aaron Ramsdale and Bukayo Saka to come into this lineup of Arsenal, because I really believe that things are not going to be the same always, because Arsenal is really a very good team, but the problem they have is that they lack replacements for these players. Especially the first 11 of Arsenal looks nice, especially when you look at Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Kian Tierney left back, Gabriel Magalhaes, and a player who goes when Ben White to the central midfield, into that central defense, Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey playing into the double midfield pivot, then Bukayo Saka right attacking side of the midfield, Martin Odegaard central attacking midfielder, Martinelli or Emily Smith-Rowe left attacking midfielder, and the centre forward who goes by the names of Lacazette. That lineup really looks great, but the problem is one: when any of those is out, who are you going to replace that player with? No, there is no replacement for Odegaard, there is no replacement for Bukayo Saka. The only replacement they have that is ideal is for a player who goes by the names of Martinelli, because Martinelli and Emily Smith-Rowe really rotate well into that left attacking side of the midfield in there. But just imagine an Arsenal without an Odegaard in that midfield. Thomas Partey out in there. So Lokonga comes in, but he cannot really give you what Thomas Partey gives you, or Granit Xhaka, though I really rate his talent way much better in there, and he is lacking a lot of time to play on the pitch for a team which goes by names of Arsenal. But today, the Arsenal reporter for Football London came out and really let us know that Aaron Ramsdale and Bukayo Saka both trained ahead of Arsenal's match against Crystal Palace tomorrow. What could be your starting 11 in there for you? Exciting news. These photos were taken at Colney, where Arsenal really does its training sessions from, and you see Aaron Ramsdale in there. I think that is who? Is that Martinelli? Yeah, with welcoming hands. And Bukayo Saka, you see him training in there to see to it that he makes it to the starting 11 or makes it fit for a team which goes by names of Arsenal as they play side which goes by names of Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace is coached by Arsenal's former captain, who goes by the names of Patrick Vieira. He's the captain that won them the most number of Premier League trophies in there. I really believe. Were they 3 or 4? I don't really recall, but they range from 3 to 4. That is Patrick Vieira in there for you. It's a very tricky side, and when you look at what they do, especially when they're playing the game of football, they really express themselves as an attack-minded team. They play through the central axis. With the likes of Granit Xhaka, there is this other left-footed guy that plays off the left-hand side of the midfield. he is really great. And there is this other striker, Eduardo, and the one who is really scoring very many goals for Crystal Palace. I really believe that Arsenal should watch them out for. And if at all you are really going to face an attack-minded side of Jordan Ayew, then a player who goes by the names of Wilfried Zaha, you just can't miss out on your best players. And what are the best players of Arsenal? It's Aaron Ramsdale and a player who goes by the names of Bukayo Saka with the likes of Odegaard. So those two missing out in an Arsenal squad would have really come out as a very weak side for Arsenal, but them returning is really great. Now, if at all you're really going to face an attack-minded side of Olise, that short seven who plays off the left attacking forward, the right attacking forward of Crystal Palace, Mateta, who is scoring for fun, and Wilfried Zaha, just know you are really going to be into a very bad mood of being attacked in there. Arsenal is going to be attacked left, right, and center with the likes of Gallagher. He's one of my best players, by the way, just proving to us that he's one of the best midfielders, though on loan at Chelsea. I don't know whether Chelsea are really going to retain him, but Gallagher is one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, and I really believe that he's going to make it into the team of the Premier League because he has really played very well. He's scoring goals for fun, and he's playing in a lower side, which goes by the name of Crystal Palace, and he has managed to get himself call-ups for the national team. So Arsenal needed these people to get back because they need to be functioning fully. Every sector or segment of Arsenal needs to be functioning fully because they have no time to waste, because United has granted them another reason to go ahead and really stretch that lead they have ahead of Manchester United. Remember, Arsenal have 2 games in hand. United has played 30 games. Arsenal has played 28. Arsenal has 54 points. Manchester United have 51 points. So if at all Arsenal wins their 2 games they have in hand, Arsenal will be 9 points ahead of Manchester United in there. So that shows you really what this is all about. It's all about Arsenal coming in here and stretch that lead to another 6 points in there, because right now United is 3 points behind a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, and their counterparts that are riding onto them are a team which goes by the names of Tottenham Hotspur. They are drawing with the side which goes by the names of Newcastle at half time right now, and I really believe that something else might come in and happen in there, because if at all they win, they'll be at 54 points as Arsenal in there. So that means if at all Spurs win their game today, they'll have tied points with Arsenal, and that will be 54 points. What does that mean? It means Arsenal needs to come in and stretch this lead better in those 2 games they have in hand, because that 1 game they have in hand, it's in between Arsenal and the side which goes by the names of Spurs. So to me, I really believe that's going to be a very big tie tomorrow. Arsenal needs to win if at all they're really wanting to go ahead and go into the top 4 positions of the Premier League. But if Arsenal really continues to win its games, they can even finish third, because Chelsea was beaten yesterday by 4-1 by a side which goes by names of Watford, and if at all Arsenal goes ahead to win tomorrow, they'll be just 2 points behind a team which goes by names of Chelsea. And remember, they have that encounter in between themselves. So to me, I really believe that Arsenal are really in good things, and the return of these 2 players is really a very big boost to a man who goes by the names of Mikel Arteta, because Mikel Arteta's side has a shortage of players. They don't have very many players, and I really believe that they need to add in close to 4 or 5 players, especially if at all they go into the Champions League during the summer transfer window. And we've seen they're targeting very many. Calvert-Lewin, we see Hussein Aouar is being targeted. Then there is another player who goes by the names of, which other player do they need? Watkins, and very many other players that Arsenal are really looking at, the FS Besumas of this world. And I really believe that when they come in at Arsenal, Arsenal will be a much stronger side in there. When you look at this, I really gave up. Me as a Manchester United fan, I gave up top 4. It's done and dusted, unless Arsenal loses 3 games and United keeps on winning. But I don't really believe that United is into the 4th place race again, because they don't have the mentality that can come on and do that. Go into the comment section and let me know what you think about Bukayo Saka and Aaron Ramsdale returning for the Crystal Palace clash that's happening tomorrow away at Crystal Palace. And tell me your reactions in there. Your predictions are welcome to the comment section below, and I'm coming to give you my predicted lineup of Arsenal versus a side which goes by names of Crystal Palace. With the return of Aaron Ramsdale, that means Aaron Ramsdale is going to start in goal and Bukayo Saka is going to be the right attacking forward for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. I sign out for now. See you later. Remember, this is Rokani Media Football and I go by the names of Rokani David. I'm out.